going on a walk today and we're going to cook some tomato gnocchi. This is a really nice park out in the Chilterns. Lots of nice old trees, lots of nice wide open space. It's next door to what used to be the BBC's listening and monitoring service, so there's lots of big satellite dishes. You can see them there over in the distance. The BBC used it in the Second World War, and it's actually where they first received the radio transmissions that the war was over. But anyway, I'm hungry. So let's cook some gnocchi. We need to start with just boiling some water. So we're just going to put that in the Trangia, get that going, put the lid on so it boils a bit quicker. We're going to do the sauce in the mess tin. I've got a separate little solid fuel burner here. So we're going to start by just frying some onions, a few mixed herbs and some garlic in some olive oil. We can just get that in the mess tin. Get it all in. And then just light the little solid fuel blocks. This is the first time I've used this thing. So it took a little while to light, but it's fine. So we're just going to give that a few minutes of frying. Get the onions nice and brown and warmed through. When I'm doing cooking like this, I often take frozen onions because they just stay fresh a bit longer. They keep all the other ingredients cool when you're walking too. We've got a tin of chopped, well actually not chopped, cherry tomatoes. So they were just sort of whole cherry tomatoes in a bit of sauce. Really nice actually. So we're just going to put them in now that the onions are brown and let that heat through for a bit. Frying away there nicely. Leave that for about 2 or 3 minutes and then the water's nice and boiling. So it's time to add in the gnocchi. Just got a packet of potato gnocchi. Again, they're a good thing to take on a walk, so they keep cool and fresh. Just add them in off the Trangia so we don't knock it over. And then they take a couple of minutes, but a couple of minutes once the water's boiling. So we'll just put the lid back on, get them up to temperature. The solid fuel blocks are burnt out now, so the sauce is pretty much done. So we can just pop the lid back on, let that sit just off to the side whilst the gnocchi cook through. Been a couple of minutes, you can see they're boiling away nicely there, starting to float to the top, and that means that they're done. We've got this sort of strainer lid thing, so what we're going to do is just drain off all the excess water. The strainer lid was a sort of extra to the Trangia set, but it's really useful. And then we've got the sauce there, which has been cooked through. Lovely. And we're just going to mix the two together. The mess tin handle a bit floppy there, but we're just going to mix it in, coat the gnocchi and just heat it through. Yeah, nice and boiling away. Just going to give it a little stir, make sure everything's coated, getting the heater through. One last stir and we're pretty much done. It was really tasty. It didn't take too much time and didn't need many ingredients. So, I can walk home now. A nice hot air balloon. It was a lovely spring evening. Thanks for watching and please subscribe.